Hi, my name is Carter Reese, and I'll be introducing our capstone project, Pocket Planner. So what is the problem that we found? The problem we noticed is that students juggle multiple tools every day. They use Google Calendar for class schedules, budgeting apps to track expenses, and group chats to organize meetings, all separately. This leads to missed deadlines, forgotten expenses, and a lot of confusion trying to stay organized. For example, imagine Sarah. She's balancing 5 classes, a part-time job, and a big group project. She's constantly switching between different apps just to keep her life together, and she still misses important meetings. So what is life like without Pocket Planner? Without an app like ours, students are stuck managing everything manually across disconnected apps. Important deadlines slip through the cracks, group projects suffer from poor coordination, and budgeting often gets ignored until it's way too late. There's no one place designed specifically for students to bring all these parts of their life together. Our goals for Pocket Planner were really simple. First, we wanted to centralize scheduling so students can see all their personal and group events in one calendar. Second, we wanted to simplify budgeting by letting users track expenses and saving goals directly inside the app. And third, we wanted to make group collaboration a lot easier by allowing students to manage group projects, events, and budgets all in the same space. So the technologies we used to build Pocket Planner, we used Xcode for app development, designing the front-end user experience using Swift and Swift UI. For our back-end, we used Firestore, a NoSQL cloud database to store user data, events, budgets, and groups in real time. Firestore allowed us to easily sync information across different devices without building a custom server. Now I'm going to go a little bit into what each person did. So me, Carter, I personally did the navigation, home screen, login/sign up screen, and settings. MJ was responsible for the calendar screen, events, group events, and Firebase. Eve was responsible for mainly the budget screen. Tyler was responsible for group screen, invitations, user management, and also Firebase, similarly to MJ.
I'm MJ Asin, and I will be doing the demo for the Pocket Planner app. Starting off on the home screen, we are going to input Sarah Johnson's user information. Now on the home screen, you see you have a couple of things to look at. First, the weekly calendar. Clicking through the days, you can see your daily events and what you have on that day, as well as underneath that, you can see your remaining budget for the month. Moving to the calendar screen, there are lots of things you can do. Starting off with adding an event. Let's say Sarah has lunch with her friend on the 2nd of May. She inputs that, puts the time it's going to be at, let's say 2:30, and boom, she has a time set for lunch with her friend. She can also go back and edit that event if she wanted to make it at a different time, let's say 1:30. And just like that, it's changed. Now, if her friend cancels on her and she needs to delete the event, that's okay too, because she can delete it right here. She's a massive fan of Severance, and she wants to watch that every week. She goes into her events, goes to create one, and when it comes time, she makes sure that she selects weekly. Now, this event will pop up weekly on her calendar, and it'll show up on the home screen as well.
And I'm going to be showing off the budget page. So, as we can see here, we see Sarah's monthly income. We see her various expenses here. We see her saving goals, and we see her budget for the month. Sarah wants to make sure her lunch is reflected from earlier. So we're going to add that expense. So as you can see here, we have a variety of pre-made options that we have already included, but we're going to go here and we're going to go lunch out. So you can change whatever name you would like. And her lunch was $20.45. We add it, and you can see that that change is reflected here, and the change is reflected here in the monthly budget as well. Sarah's also decided that she would like to save a little more money. She's going to do that in 2 ways. The first thing she's going to do is she's going to get rid of her streaming service. To reflect that change on the app, we're going to select here and scroll this way and delete it. Then she's also going to change her savings goal. She's going to try to save $15 more. So we make it $1,050 there. We say done. Then we save. That's all the changes we want to make, and we double check that all is looking correct. We go back to our home page and see that the changes reflected there as well.
Tyler Mijak. I'm going to walk us through the groups functionality of our app. So first we'll navigate over to the groups tab, and here you can see the existing groups that Sarah is a part of. She's got mom and daughter. However, her daughter is not a part of this group, so if you want to invite her to this group, you can send her an invite by entering her username. So you can now see that the invite was sent, and it will appear in her inbox. You can also see that we have a Marketing 302 project with 2 other members of it. And here, if you want, you can manage users' roles in the group. So if I click Jade Dover, I can promote them to admin, which gives them admin capabilities, which will allow you to edit group events and also allow them to remove members from the group. So say Jade Dover is no longer a part of this project, I can remove this member from the group. Now if we look at inbox, you can see that there's a group invitation from R. Walker. Since Sarah lives with R. Walker, she will accept this group. And as you can see, you are now a part of this new group. We join the apartment group, we can now see the group events for the apartment. So we'll navigate over to the calendar. And as you can see now, the group events from apartment are in our calendar. Now if you want to create a group event, you hit the plus arrow, and let's say somebody needs to go grocery shopping. Specify the time. Let's do 9:15. And then here's where you click on the group name that you want the event to be created under. So we'll click apartment, and now we'll save the event. And as you can see, there's now a new group event that any user who is in that group will be able to see. You can also see it on the home page as well. Off the sidebar, which you navigate there by clicking on this button, and you can navigate to the sidebar on any screen you want. And as you can see, the user's name is in the top left, and then you can go to settings, where it shows you the personal information for the user, so their username, first name, last name, and their email as well. And then you can navigate over to password, where you can change their current password. So for example, say Sarah was in a cybersecurity class and she learned about making safer passwords or less easy to hack passwords. She maybe wants to change her password here. So here you enter your current password, and then you have to enter your new password twice. As you can see, password, it was updated successfully. Now you can navigate back to the home page by going to the sidebar, then clicking home. Now, once the user is done using the app and they want to log out, they can go back to the sidebar and hit log out. Now, if you want to join our app and sign up and create a new account, you can do that as well. All you have to do is hit the sign up button, put in your first name, last name, your username, enter a valid email, and then put a password. And now you have a new user.